All right, hi everybody. So we're going to be making 1-point perspective from a bird's eye view. So this doesn't mean it has to be from a bird, but it has to be from some sort of an animal that can look down on everything around them, whether that's they're sitting in a tree, or if they are a bird that's flying, or anything that's looking straight down from above. That is the eye that we are looking at. So who am I? Or whose lens am I looking through? I am a bird flying through the sky looking down. Now picture yourself walking outside with Miss Banjoff and noticing what you see when you go on your walks through the creek and you're looking around you. If I was a bird, what would my prey be? If I was a bird, what would I be looking for? These are all things that you should have had included in your packet before you start drawing. So I'm going to start by making my horizon line. I'm going to make a line across my page. My paper is horizontal. Yours can be vertical if you would like. I'm going to do mine this way. And I'm going to draw my horizon line. I'm going to give myself a vanishing point. I'm going to draw this a little bit darker so that you guys can see it. When you guys draw your lines, make sure you please make them light so that they are easy to erase. I'm drawing mine darker so that yours, you can see it. So here's my vanishing point, and I have my horizon line. What I'm going to do is that I'm going to include this middle section as a street. So I'm going to draw a line on either side of my horizon line. And I've made myself a street. Once again, this is looking down. So a street, this would be the area of where you're coming into school and you're pulling in, and the parking lot could be in an area, and the school is in a different area, and then maybe we could draw the river in a different section. So you're thinking about our school. You're not thinking about anything else besides what's going on at our school. So if this is my street, I'm also going to add a street going this way, because when you pull into Perry Elementary School, it looks very similar to this. I'm going to draw a parking lot over here so I can draw my lines, my parking lines. Draw a line. Do some vertical lines. You do not have to make a parking lot like me, but that's just what I'm making. Remember, you are looking down. If you're really high up in the sky, things are all going to look pretty small. So think about how small the different objects or buildings will be looking. Notice I'm holding my ruler very tightly so that it doesn't slide on me. Alright, here's my parking lot. I can draw some bushes over here, the school over here. Now if I'm a bird though, I need to include what I'm searching after. So if I'm searching for something to eat, you want to picture what you're going to draw and then draw it. You can use my handout that I supplied for you guys to help you with references. Now, keep that in the back of your head. I'm going to draw the school. And I'm going to draw the school right over here. So we're going to draw the top, the roof. So if we're drawing the roof of the school, I'm drawing a rectangle first. And then it kind of comes back. Your example of the school does not have to look perfectly like the school, but it should look similar. But when you get to different shapes like this, sometimes drawing it into perspective can get a little confusing. So keep that in mind as well. Okay, so I have the top of my building, I've got my parking lot happening. I need to make sure that my building goes into perspective. So this corner and this corner and this corner are all going to go to this vanishing point. Okay. Now here's my time where I'm going to do I'm going to erase this just so that I don't get confused. Now you can see that this is the top of my building, it's the roof, and then I'm going to be drawing a line to draw the bottom of my building, the part that's touching the ground. So I'm going to line it up in between the two lines that I just drew to the vanishing point. And I'm going to draw my line. And then I can erase this and that. Then I accidentally erased part of my street, so I'm going to redraw that. And I forgot to erase that. Okay, so now we have our building going into 1 point perspective. If you'd like to add a front door, it's going to be small, but you can still draw it. So we would start by, you can draw to see how tall you want the door. So if this is the ground going up, draw your line across. From this point and this point, we're going to make a line going to the vanishing point. And then make another line going to the vanishing point. And now we can erase those lines. We have our door. Alrighty, so I'm going to add my other details. I need to add animals, I need to add bushes and trees. The creek from the school runs back here, so I'm going to show that happening. I'm just going to show it at the edge. And you're just going to draw it going across the page. So it's partly cut off. This would be the grass. This would be my creek running through. I'm going to add some bushes. That would be a really big bush. I probably should make that smaller. Remember, you're really high up in the sky. So these should be tiny drawings. All right. What else could I add? I could add myself some trees. If I add trees, it's going to be bigger, so that you're just looking at the top of the tree. So I can draw the tree over here. And that's just going to be the top of the tree. You're not seeing anything else. I need to draw my animals. I can draw a rabbit. I could draw some fish, rocks. I'm going to add some rocks over here. And I could add another building over here. I'm going to draw little bunny rabbit ears sticking out of the bush. And I'm just showing the top of his head. So it's just little tiny ears. Think about all the things that you could add. I'm going to start tracing everything with Sharpie, and then I'm going to think about what I could add here. That's always an option that you could do as well. And I draw my line straight across, and a line down, and a line down. Doesn't look like much of a swing set. We can add the rest of the playground too. So the outside of the ground, the games painted on the ground, the Foursquare, it's really large, hopscotch. I'll draw it really tiny. Remember, you're a bird in the sky. One, two, three, four. Draw a ball over here. Oh, that's really large. A little smaller. First, I'm going to keep erasing my pencil lines so that I don't have any pencil lines over here. Remember, we're coloring with colored pencil. Now, I forgot to draw the sidewalk in, and I forgot to draw the yellow lines in, so I can go back in and add those now. And I think that will add a nice touch to it. Let me get my ruler. Make vertical lines for my sidewalk. Now I gotta turn my paper. The lines now need to change. Got my sidewalk, and I'm gonna make my lines for the street. And I'm going to go back to finish coloring.